I see growth. I see us coming together cohesively.
I was very pleased at the positivity of the group,
which was the theme of the two-day visioning retreat. A chance for really digging in deep for what council sees for our future.
We create the vision, they operationalize the vision, it ends up becoming a strategic plan that we then fulfill through our budget process.
So now it's our job to give back to council and to give back to community. Hey, these are the themes, these are the goals and the objectives, these are the activities that we're going to be striving for, and then we're going to create a budget process that helps to fund and resource those goals.
Communication, equity, housing, recreation, you know, it just, if we're going to pride ourselves on being a diverse city, it has to be inclusive of everybody.
Communications was big, how we interact with one another, getting that message across, understanding each other, respecting each other. Civility came out over and over again.
The vision is what drives the business of the city.
Ruth Demeter was the professional consultant the city brought in. She's the one who drew out and organized the vision of City Council.
What citizens should see is, first of all, when they look at the raw data, which is going to be available in a spreadsheet for everybody to see all the comments that the council members made, people can go and see, they're going to find things that matter to them. They may not agree with everything on the list, but they're going to see them. When the city takes that data, they're going to direct where the end result needs to go. Like as in, it needs to be in this department, or it needs to go back to council for further discussion. So they should be able to trace the movement on that topic.
What we're proposing is 6 strategic priorities that form the foundation of the strategic plan.
Joining Ruth was Rashad Young, a veteran cities administrator and currently the vice president and chief strategy officer at Howard University.
So as much as they talked about specific priorities and strategies around infrastructure, around safety, around community mobility, for example, they talked about values, right? They want accountability, they want equity, they want transparency, they want community engagement. So that's a great set of input for the staff to take, and it really, if you can center on a set of values for a community, then you're really off to a great start.
How do we provide the services that we're supposed to provide at a high level? But then at the same time, looking in the future, how do we figure out where do we provide those services going forward, services we might need to provide, emerging threats, but then doing it in a way that is just, fair, equitable, but then we're able to measure that work. So that it's one thing saying that we're successful, something different of showing it, and it's something different that people see it.
It's just an important management tool to be able to have a plan, to be anchored into some work. It doesn't mean that we're not going to have new priorities that come up over the next 4 years. It doesn't mean that we're not going to have emergent issues that arise that are going to require new resources and new focus. Of course we do. But we also know that there's a set of work and a set of activity that we've got to organize against, that we've got to set clear KPIs and objectives on and do that work.
We wanted staff to hear council talking, understand where we are, feel our passion, and then be able to operationalize our passion into ways that mean something for the city of Savannah.
Through this visioning session, council provided a clear path forward, from the vision to the plan to the budget. Now it's up to city staff to bring that vision to fruition. For SGTV's City Span, I'm Ken Slatz.